All right, let's talk a little bit about your 401k and how to react in this kind of current climate. Joining me right now is Jim Dow. He is a manager of social impact, and he is at the AARP, and Wes Moss, who is responsible for the Wes Moss Show at 640 WGST in Atlanta. Good morning, gentlemen. Jim, let me start with you. You recently put together a survey. Tell us what the survey is suggesting about people who are nearing retirement and how they feel about the current climate.
Well, good morning, Alexis, to the degree that it's a good morning. We did a national survey. We looked at workers, people in the workforce, they're 45 years and older, tried to figure out how they're dealing with just the immense pressures that are coming down on them. They're finding, obviously, declining home values, stock markets going in the tank. And what they're finding right now is that they're not sure. There's a lot of anxiety about whether their nest eggs are going to be able to hold. And in many cases, I mean, we're talking millions of people, they're being forced into decisions that could have potentially catastrophic long-term consequences. The short version is that we've got to take emotions off the table. You've got to make a smart plan. You've got to talk to experts that know what they're doing and make sure that you're making the decisions for the right reason.
All right, but Jim, what do you do right now? I mean, there are a lot of people, my mom included, you know, who are just a couple years away from retirement, and they've stuck it out and they've remained diversified. But look at what's happened to their retirement savings in the course of 10 days. What are they supposed to do now?
Right, I mean, it's a phenomenal question. You know, you've got people who are in the home stretch of their working careers, or at least they'd hope to be, much less people that are already retired. For people that still are in the workplace, I mean, we've been hearing for years that boomers are going to be working past traditional retirement age, and that's probably going to hold true. What we're finding out now is because of the recent economic slump, people are pushing their retirement plans back even further.
Right.
So if you're in the workplace, prepared to stay there even longer. To the degree that also you can further streamline your life, go through your home budget line item by line item. Can you get a cheaper cell phone plan? Can you deal without HBO for 6 months?
Okay.
Is it time to get creative? And also, frankly, you're going to have to think about your health care costs. The
Right.
single biggest driver of spending in retirement is health care. So what can you do now to lower your health care costs over the long term?
All right, let me go to Wes. I haven't had a chance to catch up with Wes. You know, Wes, a lot of people this morning as well are talking about 529 plans and, you know, things that they're doing to prepare for their kids for college. Some of those people, you know, their kids are on the cusp of going to college. What do you recommend in that case?
Well, Jim brings up a good point. When it comes to retirement and a 401k, what to do right now becomes a little bit of a hairier question right now. When it comes to saving for college, everything that we're going through as a country right now reminds us how important our human capital is. And when I talk about human capital, I mean the earning potential that you and I have over our lifetime, which makes college really the best investment than you could possibly imagine right now. And the best way to save for that is typically the 529 plan. The great thing about 529 plans is that if you have a young child, I have a 19-month-old, so it's very easy for me to say, I have 18 years to save for him. And I know that as bad as the market is and as scary as it is right now, if we have younger children, this is such a great time to plow money away into the 529 plan and use. A lot of 529 plans have age-weighted models where they'll actually get more and more conservative right up until the point of college. And I think that's a really, really great tool.
All right, Jim and Wes, I'm going to have to leave it there, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for giving us some great tips and advice.